Behold this glorious picture.
Okay, so this happened. So this week, a lot of people were hoping and coping for Switch 2, for the Switch 2 to be revealed. And then Nintendo just decided to drop this. And I'm not complaining, because this is something I've been hoping for a very long time. Yeah, I haven't made any videos specifically about Xenoblade on either of my channels, but it is my favorite series, and I love X. And I was really hoping for some sort of definitive edition to come out at some point in time on the Switch 2, probably. And it's just on the normal Switch, so it won't be as crazy of an upgrade as maybe it would have been if it was on Switch 2, but gosh. I was not expecting to wake up to this morning. I was honestly expecting more a Switch 2 reveal to have been announced ahead of time this morning, but that didn't happen. And I saw Sparks Opus, who is another content creator that I watch and interact with often. I just saw an emergency stream that he had, and it had Xenoblade X in the thumbnail. I didn't think much of it, and then I saw it was actually announced, and I freaked out. And then I watched the trailer. I kind of regret that, because, I don't know, I might have had some funny reactions if I recorded it, but, yeah. In any case, we're just gonna watch the trailer right now, and then I'll slow it down and mute it to do a little frame by frame analysis or whatever, and then I'll check the websites and stuff for any other information we might glean. There's not a ton, but there is some stuff. Can't believe this is real. Classic Theme X.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway.
This feels fake.
But
this is like the
like
Pikmin 3, when they revealed Pikmin 3 Deluxe. They just randomly dropped the trailer one day,
it was modeled after back
and
on
it
Earth.
felt very fake, but it was real.
We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
I'm so ready. It largely looks the same, but the characters have different faces now, I think. Yeah, no, I know they have different faces. I can't see any other specific changes. Man. Destruction of Earth.
Is our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
Why were they just hiding Tatsu's face like that? That's weird.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in
Wow.
a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Oh my gosh. No, this is the part that made me freak out.
Fancy seeing you here.
Oh my gosh. Ah! I didn't see that. I didn't notice that the first time. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't come soon enough. Alright, so that is... that's the trailer with volume. And then we can check to see any differences. I'll play it at 50%. This is way too slow. That's subtitles? That's still subtitles. Actually, no, they're auto-generated. Never mind. This has subtitles, right? Game footage not final. Yes, it does. So this is like a very early cutscene. Plays right when you get into New LA. There's not really much to speak of just yet. There are any obvious differences at this angle. Yeah, I think that's just a line from the original game. They haven't changed it. There's their first difference. Elma's face is way different. We'll get a better look at it in a second. This looks largely the same. I can't... I have some footage of this scene in the Wii U version, so I'll probably put that side by side, and then any differences will be... that may exist will be a little more obvious. Oh yeah, I saw some people mentioning a particular line. For a giant beach spaceship anyway. I didn't notice it. Maybe it happened and I didn't notice it, or maybe it didn't happen and I'm stupid. But we'll see. Okay, there we go. There is Elma's new face. I'm not totally sure how I feel about Elma's new face. I thought she looked pretty good in the original version. But it makes sense to change it since they changed everybody else's face. And I think it looks pretty good. Some people have been comparing her to Alvis from Xenoblade 1. Or A from 3. And I kind of see it. I guess she looks a little bit more like that now. I guess the main art thing, the most noticeable difference is the eyes. Before, they weren't super stylized, but now they're very much, they very much look like the character's eyes from Xenoblade 3 in particular. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, the main character's face looks way better. Main character, yeah, your avatar character looked very dumb most of the time in the original version. I'm not sure if they've updated the character creator to add more features and stuff. I hope they have, because the original Wii U character creator was very limiting, and I didn't like it very much, but... we'll see. Hopefully they updated it, and you have more freedom when it comes to things, and there are more options and stuff. But yeah, we will see. In any case, the main character's face is way better. It looked super generic and ugly in the original version, I felt like. This looks basically the same, I think. Yeah, this dialogue I specifically remember from the original release. X is the one I'm least familiar with. I love X, but sorry. I love X, but I've only finished it once, when I've at least mostly played through the other games multiple times. But yeah, I'm very happy to see it again. This is mostly cutscene and exploration stuff. There's the opening cutscene. There's nothing particularly weird about it. Okay, so I noticed some people mentioning this. In the original version of the game, Lyn had these hair clips that are based on the Minato from Xenoblade 1. Now she only has one of them on this side, and the other one has been removed, which is very strange. And then Lyn's face, I definitely have to say, looks way better now. It was pretty off-putting on the Wii U version, but it looks much better now. I'm gonna go back to see if we can get a decent look at Tatsu. We can't get a decent look at Tatsu. Okay. I think the line I was thinking about, she might have just said it a few seconds ago. So I'll go back. Oh, yes, this one. There's Lau. And there's a new face. But this line. People... I think this is... I'll have to double check. But I'm pretty sure this is a line from the original game. But some people think it's been changed a little bit, and they're going to retcon this game to be connected to the main games a little more. And they think that this line is in reference to a particular event that I will not spoil. I don't think so. I think this was just in the original version, and that's just her way of describing Earth being destroyed, but we'll see.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light.
But there's Lau. The best character in this game, probably. A bunch of random NPCs. Make character again. Yeah, for the most part, it seems like the environment hasn't been changed very much, which is fair enough. I think, I'll pause it right here. I think Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition only had a few small changes to the environment to get it to looking more in line with the new characters. And I guess they just haven't put as much effort into the environment this time as they did before. But, there are probably some small differences that I just didn't notice. We'll see. So there's the title. It is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Oh, this is crazy. I guess slight spoilers. I get major spoilers, but I'll be vague about it. This is the very end of the game. This is the post-credits scene. This is the massive cliffhanger that made me very angry when I played the game, that nobody liked. And they are elaborating on it. Fancy seeing you here. That was not in the original game. Not in this scene, at least. And this is the Black Knight, which is not an official name, that's just what the community calls him, because we don't know his name. And he's been redesigned, and he looks like a member of freaking Organization 13 from freaking Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, that's interesting. And he's taking his hood off, and we don't get to see it. Here's the release date, March 20th, next year. Can't come soon enough. But yeah, back to this. And this is why I came back, just to hear this scene again.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, that line was not in the original game. I have no idea. I don't recognize that voice. I have no idea who that could be. It doesn't sound familiar to me. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. As in, like, 5 months from now. But I want it now! Okay, so that's the Japanese website. I'm just gonna check these real quick. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition brings an expansive sci-fi adventure to Nintendo Switch on March 20th. Okay, with enhanced visuals, added story elements, and more. And it launches March 20th. So yes, there is more story content. There is enhanced visuals, as we can see. And there's gonna be more. I assume they're gonna update the UI, because the UI is very... It's a little... you know, in the original game. So I assume that will be updated. Yeah. I'll get a little bit into my hopes for the changes that they'll make at the very end when I'm done looking at these websites. The year's 2054, yeah, that's just the main story. Oh yeah, it's your mission to help build a new home on the sprawling, hostile planet Mira. Explore this seamless open world across 5 otherworldly continents. Yes, some of those creatures are epic in scale. That's crazy. Okay, I really hope they fix this. I'm very disappointed in the Wii U content, character creator. I really hope they add more features and they just make it less limiting. Comprehensive battle system. It's a very comprehensive battle system, very complicated. Hopefully they update the tutorials so that new players aren't completely lost when they play it. Yes. This is just normal stuff. Online squads, yeah, there's online again. We don't need Pretendo to play online. Nemesis battles, yep. Yep, that's just normal stuff. There's more to discover. Just who is the mysterious hooded figure on the beach? You just have to stay tuned to learn more. It's Dmitry Yuriev. Rating pending. So yeah, they're adding more stuff. I'm gonna have to rewrite the game, I guess. Wishlist it. Definitely getting that as soon as it comes out. Okay, this is the store page. This seems to largely be the same. Powerful giant robots called skulls. Yes, as deep as you want it to be. Or deeper than you want it to be. But it's as deep as I want it to be. So that's fine. Right. So that didn't have much interesting. 15 gigabytes. Okay. I can't remember what the original file size on the Wii U was without the data packs. I think this might be including the data packs. Or I guess the digital version on Wii U did just include the data packs by default. I don't know how big this is compared to that. But hopefully that means we have the data packs in some way. And the game will have like faster load times and stuff. This is the Japanese website. Just gonna go off of Google Translate. This is just normal Nintendo website stuff. This is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I don't know enough Japanese to read that. The definitive edition of the open world RPG Xenoblade Chronicles X. Released. Whoa, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Wow. Interesting. It's for the Wii U in 2015. It's now available on Nintendo Switch. Continent, or 5 continents that stretch as far as the eye can see. Yes. Oh yeah, how are they going to handle the Frontier nav stuff? Forgot about that. That'll be interesting to see. They definitely have to do something about that. You'll be able to write dolls or skulls if you're American. This title is based on the Western version of Xenoblade Chronicles X, released for the Wii U in 2015 with new elements added and compatible with all versions worldwide. Paid additional content for the Wii U version of Xenoblade X is included from the start. So yeah, the game did have DLC in the Japanese version, and that's just going to be included on the cartridge now, and that's nice. Some people are thinking that this also means that the changes, the censorship, so to speak, from the Western release will carry over. I'm not totally sure. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I don't really particularly care about that either way, but some of the changes were very strange. And one of them had to do with making the character creator more limiting, so it would be nice if they added that back in. Xenoblade series is available on the Nintendo Switch. You should play these games. They're pretty good. Where does this lead? Just the store page. Maybe that has something interesting. Nah, nothing interesting. Okay, so I guess now I'll talk about what I want from this. So yeah, I've mentioned it multiple times, but an expanded character creator is definitely one of my biggest hopes for this version. More story content, we know we're getting that. I'm very excited for that. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Future Connected for Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition was very whatever. It was fine. it did its job, but it wasn't mind-blowing or anything. But Xenoblade 1 didn't need that. It was very complete on its own. Xenoblade X is not complete. It's very unfinished. So I hope the story content is substantial. I hope there are better tutorials. That'd be very nice. I hope they add toggles for the music for overdrive and flying in your skull. I like those I like those pieces of music. Those tracks are very good. I enjoy them quite a bit, but they play way too much. Like, you should not be hearing the overdrive music playing over the freaking final boss theme, or the flight music every time you jump. So yeah, I hope that's a thing. I hope they streamline the way you, like, add party members to your team, because you have to, like, actively go out of your way to find them in New LA every time you want to add one to your team, and that's very annoying, especially if there's a heart-to-heart and you don't know where they are. Hope they improve the UI. Hope they hope they improve fashion gear a little bit to make it more like Definitive Edition, Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, to be clear. Gosh, what am I thinking of? I've been thinking about this a lot for the longest time, but I can't remember all of the changes that I've been hoping for. I mean, just basically like better quest guidance, better add the clock to the pause menu instead of making you sit on a bench to change the time. I swear there was something specifics that I really wanted to see. I don't know. It's fine enough. Yeah, so those are some of my hopes for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, a real game that exists and will be coming out next year. Man, I guess that's it. See you later. Sorry if my voice sounded very bad on this recording. I kinda just got up a little bit ago, so I'm tired. But yeah, that's it. See you again someday.